Hello friends, it's Girl AB. I am back for my Bulgari reveal. But first, just to catch you up, it has been, a long time since I came on to actually talk to you about what was going on with my life. I'm never, super open, but I do kind of let you know what's going on. So I am in a different place. I am in my new house. When I used to make videos a year or so ago, gosh, I don't even know. I told you I was saving for a house, and so I have that house. It's a new construction house. It is exactly what I wanted. I am so fortunate, privileged, lucky to be able to have afforded what I wanted, and also I got very lucky because I bought, or I put the down payment down for this house when we had very low interest rates. So, woo! Thank you, pandemic, I guess. That was the only good thing about that. And so I am here in my closet room, which is, my shoes, my clothes, my handbags, everything is in this room. And then I have my office across the way. I have my bedroom. I have the gym downstairs. I have basically everything I could ask for, really. And so I'm very, very happy to be here. I wasn't sure this would ever happen. But that also means that as a homeowner who is now also single, I can't afford the things that I used to. So, I'm not buying the luxury that I used to buy, and that's just me being real. So, as a professor, I have a steady job, a medium, what is that called? A middle class job and a middle class life. But because I am primarily on one income, I have kind of changed the things that I'm interested in. And so, yes, I still, like luxury, but I'm not kind of, planning all the Hermes Birkins that I want anymore. I have new goals now, and those goals, sometimes do involve luxury. I mean, I'm here to reveal a Bulgari piece, right? But there are other things that I find more important at this moment anyway. And so, let me know whether you want to see what that means, what my journey is now. I'm still figuring it out, honestly, but there are lots of things that I want to explore in this new kind of part of my life. And so that part of my life that goes along with this Bulgari piece is that I now have tenure. And so if you know anything about being a professor, that means that I have done the research that I needed, that I published the things that I need to publish. I have a book, I have multiple articles, I've written op-eds, I have pieces in a documentary that I'm in now. Like I've been very, very fortunate to have an amazing career. And so I now have a pretty permanent position. Like, sure, I guess I could be fired, but I don't know. I don't know how to convey to you how thankful I am for where I am in my life, really. And so the piece that I want to show you is representative of all the work that I put in, with a lot of help from other people, of course. It takes a village. And yeah, let's get to that. So, I found out in February, I think, that I got tenure, but I was teaching, so I didn't have time to, take a trip anywhere or celebrate. The nearest Bulgari to me is Washington, D.C. I guess New York is like a little further, but about the same distance, but I prefer D.C., honestly. New York is a little overwhelming to me. And so, this is my first time going to the Bulgari in DC. I have been to the New York one, and that is where I bought all of my previous pieces. But I wanted to check out DC. So I told them this was very special to me, that this was marking a huge milestone to me. And so I kind of asked them if they would give me like any extra goodies they could. And so they were very kind, and they did. And so the first thing they did was they gave me a travel case. Actually, let me come close. That's why I'm standing, so I could get really close. And also still allow you to see my back, my handbags. And yes, I did have to sell, what? No, 2 Birkins. I mean, I didn't have to sell them. Like I could have afforded the house without them, but in order to still have savings and also purchase the house, I did sell 2 of the Birkins that I was no longer using. So it looks like this, and it has a little pillow inside. So the piece goes around this, which maybe tells you what it is. But yeah, it's cute. I have a cleaning kit. Now this is actually for the watch, the Bulgari watch, but they still threw it in, so yay, yay. Has a little cloth. It's a little Bulgari. Has the brush. And then it has this cleaner solution. Very cute. You know, will I ever use this? I don't know. I might just put it somewhere to look at. That's the nice thing with these expensive things, you know, like you pay so much money. Sometimes you just want them as decor, like to remember what you bought and why it was so special. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, but now the big box, the real box. This is what it looks like. The lighting in this room is not as good as my other place, my apartment, and it's also a little noisier, but you know, there are always trade-offs, right? So you put this down, then we have another box. Ta-da! It's not in here. I was gonna put it back on here, but that would have stretched it out, so I'm just gonna go put it on. Here she is. This is the Bulgari Serpenti bracelet. And you may be surprised to see that it is in gold. It's actually in rose gold. It doesn't look maybe as rose as you might think, but when compared to the yellow gold, it does look a lot redder, a lot rosier. And so I got something engraved along the head, and I got something engraved along the tail. And those are two places they don't necessarily usually put the engravings, but they did work with me to do it special for me, and I really appreciated that. So this is what it looks like. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like by itself first. Let me take off my watch. So I can't take off my other bracelet because I'm by myself, but this is basically what it looks like by itself. So just ignore my other little bracelet. And so this, I believe, is like a small or a medium, like basically there was one smaller size beneath this one. And I think that's for people who just have tiny bird wrists. Like I'm sure that's, you know, a size that they often use in Asia because a lot of Asian women are more petite than I am. This size also fits best with my love. And so for a while I had been looking for a bracelet to wear with my love bracelet. I love the look of a solitary love, I do, but I don't know. I had had it for 7 years at that point. And, you know, I just kind of wanted to change. Also, you know, as I said, I did end a very long-term relationship, unfortunately. And so I guess I could have gotten rid of the love bracelet, but I chose to kind of accessorize it with something else that stands for just me and just my accomplishment by myself, to remind myself that, you know, this is a part of me and this will always be a part of me, but this is also another part of me. So together they tell a story about me, and I really like that as a writer. So I would be lying if I said this did not scratch this. This definitely has scratched it. Just like this bracelet, the love bracelet, has scratched this one. And that is, I think it's just the reality of wearing two bracelets together. Sometimes this does go over this. Sometimes it goes underneath it. I do jump rope. Jump roping is my main source of cardio right now at my age. I can't run anymore. I was getting too many injuries. So now I jump rope. And so, you know, doing this, it does make these move a little. This love actually has always been loose. So I've always had screws that, you know, I basically have to tighten every day when I'm wearing this. And that is exacerbated by wearing this because it hits against it. And so I actually called Cartier a few weeks ago, and I asked them if there was anything they could do about that wiggling. They said that there is a fix, and so I can bring it to them and they'll send it out and do something to tighten. No, it's to tighten screws, but there's some kind of addition they would put in this, I believe. I forget how they referred to it. So why I have rose gold. I am obviously a white gold girl. Like, you know, this is sterling silver, I believe. This is sterling silver. You know, my watch, my Apple Watch, the band is white gold or whatever it is. That has been my thing for years, like over a decade. I just think it looks good with my skin color. And also I have a younger sister, and so I liked that she liked yellow gold and I liked white gold. That was kind of our thing. But the saleswoman did not have white gold at the time. And because she was trying to sell me something, she took this out and she kind of showed me how good it looked with my skin tone. You know, she talked it up, and probably partly because I wanted to go home with something, but also because I wanted to change. I tried it on and I really liked it. Like, I really liked the way it looks with my skin color. Unlike yellow gold, I do think it meshes well with my skin tone and kind of the undertones in my skin color. And I like that now I'm kind of doing a, what is that called? A dual metal, or like wearing two different metal colors. And so now this allows me to wear this ring that my sister got me a while ago that I never wore because it's yellow gold. Now I have other jewelry that I've purchased that goes along and looks kind of cool. Like, it looks a little edgy in a different way. Whereas being all white gold, it's kind of looked very polished, very professional, which is a look that I still do love. But this just gives me a different look, you know, and sometimes I wear this alone. Sometimes I wear the love alone. I like that I no longer feel tied to one thing. Like, before, I felt like I could never take off the love bracelet because that's my thing and white gold is my thing. And now I feel so much freer. And like, I think that is also part of just the stage in my life that I'm in. And so I feel like I feel so emotional in this video, I guess. But I'm just so happy to share this with you, you know, to share this and the way I feel about it. I really love it. I wish Bulgari got more attention and more love on YouTube and in general. The hold that the Cartier Love Bracelet has on the United States and women who are middle class and above is so interesting to me, because it is a beautiful piece for sure. And I love what it represents. I love its simplicity. But Bulgari is just so imaginative. And I've talked before about how I think the technology in their pieces is also very innovative. Like, this is springy, so like if I was a bigger woman, like if I gain weight, this will still fit. The ring that I have, the Serpenti ring that is 14 karat white gold and also has many diamonds on it, that's actually currently in Bulgari getting serviced right now. But that is also springy, so I can wear it on multiple fingers. And I think it will go with this well, even though it's a different gold color. So, you know, I am here to show you this piece and also give you an update and ask you if you would like to see more from me in this new phase. If you don't, that's totally okay. I totally understand. I started as a hair YouTuber, then I became a luxury YouTuber. Now I have no idea what I really am, honestly. I still like fashion. I still like looking good, and I always will. But I buy a lot less. When I buy, I do buy quality. I do often buy expensive things. But a lot less of my life is about shopping. And it's more about, you know, what kind of legacy do I have and what can I write and how does that play into like my professional life, which is a different kind of YouTube, a different kind of experience, honestly. So yes, this is my Serpenti bracelet. I would definitely recommend it. This was, I think this was $6,700. So I've always said price on this channel. There you go. I'm not going to hide it. This is very expensive, but at this moment in my life, I can afford something like this to mark an important milestone in my life. And I am glad that I took the time to celebrate this accomplishment in this part of my life. So thank you for sharing this with me, and I will see you in the future. Have a great day.